Click. All right, so hello MetaKnights. It's Kevin here and my guest Alex.
Hello.
So we're gonna do a little bit of a different thing. It's we're gonna just like talk about this game 140. I made a little compilation video of like all the gameplay and everything. So hopefully this will be a cool little series that we could do. I don't know what to name it yet though. So yeah, like there's this like main world kinda, and as you can see, this one ball drops down. So this game is really heavily focused around like the audio, which you'll notice, and I definitely recommend you wear headphones for this.
I can't tell if I'm watching a cinematic or gameplay right now.
Oh, this is all gameplay.
Oh,
like
okay.
the jumping in it. Yeah, it's a very fluid game, and it's very minimal. And also, you'll see some tearing, but that's just because my computer's horrible. But like you can hear off in the distance how there's like that sound coming in slowly.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's kind of what all this game is based around. So like you'll see right now.
What are those like other like gradients in the background? Do they mean anything?
Which ones? Like the ones that like went up?
Well, this one I see now. It was just still before, but it became a moving platform. Okay, that's what.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Oh yeah. So like the music corresponds to how difficult the platforming is, if that makes any sense.
How so? Does it like get faster or like?
Not necessarily faster, but just more things will be happening.
Oh, okay.
So like with this one, like they add in a new rhythm, and that's like a new timing. But yeah, so this game is I think it's $5 on Steam. I'll leave links and everything in the description.
$5 might almost be worth. Might almost be worth it for the soundtrack.
I don't know if they actually sell the soundtrack
I mean, just
separate. If they
to it as you play, but yeah.
Yeah, no, it feels really tight too, which is nice. The controls are very tight. This was actually done by the same guy who made Limbo.
Okay, love that game.
So like,
oh, what in the world?
You die when they
I didn't realize what that if they
so
move.
So terrible. Yeah, you die if they like move on top of you.
Okay, interesting.
I didn't realize that either. So.
Seems like you're getting the hang of it pretty quick.
I played this game a while ago. I think it came out last year.
Oh,
around this time.
I thought it was a new game.
Yeah, no, it's not new, but it's around its anniversary, I think, or it's a little bit after its anniversary actually. So I feel like it should be like still something good, and $5, it's definitely like well worth it.
I'd consider purchasing it. After a little more video, I'll might even do
so. But yeah, most of the game is just this type of platforming going on. But you're right, like the audio is just so nice. And how it builds on itself and everything. What else? I couldn't find actually the guy who made this, Jep Carlson, that's his name? Yeah. He's only really worked on Limbo and this, from what I could find.
Do you know if he's undertaking anything right now?
I looked at his Twitter and there's nothing really there, which is interesting. I feel like he is very talented and definitely should like do more, you know?
You're pretty good at this game too.
What's that?
You're pretty good at this game.
Dude, I like platformers. Ballsy right there. So yeah, there's just gonna be more of this gameplay going on, just seeing what's going on.
And you say there's boss battles to come?
Yeah, I don't know how many stages are in between. The stage lengths are kind of random. Actually, here's a boss battle right now.
Okay. I was about to ask, is it actually something you have to fight, or is it just become more complex platforming?
They're all kind of random. So like this one, you pick up that little triangle right before you enter the room.
And it's firing off periodically.
And it fires off on its own.
I like that.
It's like weirdly rhythm based. So like if you count it and feel it, it like is much easier. Mind you, this was not a first take.
And you're firing with the beat. That's really cool.
Yeah. So like he goes with his beat and then you go with your beat. So this is definitely times when the game shines and feels just so good. and then it leaves you off and you go back and get your level select and all that. This was a cool stage just because it plays a little bit with the sound again, which is like, it happens every now and then with the game. Like, they keep every single one of those chains is exactly the same length. So like any time it has that rhythm going on, it's the same length of chain.
Uh-huh.
Which to me like is such good level design. Like you'll see here, like it is perfect. And then in the distance you can hear the audio going on again.
What is that, like, that white thing you just rolled over? What does that do?
Which one? It was in the other thing? Back. Was it one of these balls?
I'll tell you, or was it like that black thing to your right, at the edge of the screen right now.
Whatchamacall? So, yeah, that thing is it's a save state.
Okay, it's like a checkpoint.
Yeah, it's a checkpoint.
Gotcha.
So, like, if you die, you come right back. But also the color scheme is pretty nice in this, which is, like, it's very minimal.
Yeah,
but
like
it doesn't need... Yeah, like, what do you really need in this?
Are you flying?
This was a cool... What's that?
What you just flew there?
Yeah, so...
Oh.
I don't know if you can hear it with the audio when it goes up and down. It pulls you.
Oh, yeah, I can hear that.
It's the weirdest feeling thing I've, like, in this game.
So is it like a gravity switch temporarily?
Yeah, it's a temporary gravity switch, and it messed with me so hard. Alright, and so here's another one of the bosses.
World? Did that just randomly happen while you're doing the stage?
Oh, no. These are transitions.
Okay.
I just am bad at doing transitions. I tried to do an overlay.
With this game, too, because you can never tell with all the changes it makes that it could have literally just
these are way more abrupt than how the game normally goes, though. The game's much more like it doesn't change this dramatically. Yeah. But like, so this is like another entire thing.
Are you damaging it by making it hit the wall when the wall comes down?
It doesn't get damaged. It's kind of like you just have to go through you have to go through the motions, and then that's it.
Huh. What?
Oh. Died right away. It happens. This one's got some cool audio right here.
Ooh.
Yeah. It makes you feel very kind of small.
Oh shit. What is happening?
So that was a jump pad. There's just a bunch of different platforming things that happen. This is another boss.
How are you
this boss is
controlling the triangle right now with like
arrow key?
Okay.
And if you see every other one, it does a different direction or the same direction. And so every one is different. So you have to like compensate for how far it's gonna turn.
Okay.
And then on top of it, it twists the whole stage. And this audio is like, this was one of the best feeling parts, but it makes you really dizzy. And it's so difficult.
Oh.
Because when you're playing, you have these flashing lights going on and everything, and the audio's like blasting. And also you have to be able to like basically guess a little bit. A lot of this was luck. It's like, oh yeah, that direction. Okay.
Glad that worked.
It's like, do I have one or two this time? And then this happens. This is your reward for beating this boss. Just such awful audio. But yeah, so that's basically 140.
That was like just short of making me like take my headphones off.
Yep.
I had it on a little too loud, but the game looks extremely interesting. I like exactly you kept mentioning is how to put it kind of difficult to put into words, but like how you sort of felt the gameplay through sound often, not all visual.
Yeah, no, it's not. It's like the visuals are kind of like secondary. That's why they're so minimal, I feel like. And then on top of that, like the game it feels so tight just because the audio is so tight with it. It's so nice and synced.
Definitely something I'd consider going out.
Yeah. So
how much did you finish it? Like, well, how much have you played?
I got up to, that was about halfway, which I would say is like almost not 2 hours. That's definitely generous. An hour to an hour and a half, depending on how used to platformers you are. The bosses take a good bit longer because they're so different than the game.
That's the only thing that would maybe pull me away a little bit is I don't know if $5 is worth that much to me, but maybe just for an experience you don't see that often.
It's a different type of feel. And then but yeah, that's about halfway. So I'd say overall gameplay 2 hours if you're if you're consistent and get into it. Yeah.
Okay.
So I hope everybody
Worth a
enjoyed.
look at.
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, I hope everybody enjoyed. Like I said again, my name's Kevin. That's Alex. He's helping me out. Yeah, hopefully leave a like or comment or anything. Let me know if you like this format, if you want me to do anything different, or if Walter sucks. All right.
Walter
have a good day.
Sucks.